My tenants left. My mission is to interview a few people. I also have to get materials that I have here. This going on, no bueno. Prospects are, this is the piece that came out of there to see the contractor and get him working on this house. Cute. He was here for one piece only. This is how he's fixing my gate. Complicated, kept falling. An egg. Looks like it's getting dry. Power went out. Walls are so dirty. Nothing is going good today. But they need to make in a year. My mission is to paint the little patches of ceiling. It's a nightmare. This paint is not gonna match. It's mosquitoes. Half a nest there. It's gonna take this to my dad's house. More prepared than what I thought. Saca todo. Pumice stone. Let's see how much dirt we collect. Clean this marquesina. This brings me memories. Look at that shiny floor. I took some pictures here, but I'm gonna recreate that all clean. This is the car of a handy woman. Hey, so I am back in Cabo Rojo after 1 week. All my prospects from last week were not really what I'm looking for. Some were, but some of them said no to me because the house is too big or not what they're looking for. And others, I'm like iffy about it. So I'm not 100% sure of them. And so I wanna keep my options open. So I plan for this weekend to show it to more people and see if I finally get somebody that I feel happy with. I wanna be 100% with the person on board. So I'm risking it, losing those people. And I have one that I know from last week that is still in the running, but I'm keeping my options open. I have commitment issues, I know. That's why I never got married. I'm almost there. I have a 10:30 appointment, an 11, and 11:30, 1, I think. So I have a few appointments, so let's see who shows up and who doesn't. The last time I had like 2 cancellations and 1 no-show, and let's see what happens today. I have arrived to my house. And I need to turn on the water. But just in time, it's before 10:30, which is perfect. Hopefully the 10:30 people get here. So I had a bag here full of trash, but it's trash that there's no food. And what the heck is that? When I lifted the bag, I see this and it smells. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know, but I gotta clean it. By the way, for last week's showings, I used Facebook, like my personal Facebook, and it just spread like wildfire with my friends, sharing it and other people sharing it, and it just went crazy. But then this time I put it on Facebook Marketplace and that seemed to work as well. And I put it on TikTok, that worked a little bit. So I just put it in more places this time and we shall see how that goes. So this week I actually remembered to bring the black paint for the screen over there in the main door and whatever I need to retouch that has this color. So I got some of my handy woman tools here and materials from the last time. Some of it I took it to Sergio's house and some of it I stood with it because I knew I was gonna use it again. So I left the windows pretty closed, so no nest this time. Not here and not in my old room. No nest, so I gotta keep them that way so they won't be putting their eggs here. You could see the water from here, but barely, but you could. Okay, so the first prospect just left. It's an older woman and it's gonna be with a cousin, so it's 2 ladies. And I like them, no pets. Just 2 people. Sounds good to me. All the income stuff sounds good to me, but we shall see the next. Okay, so I'm done with my 3rd showing. I'm liking the people from today so far. Liking the situation, the kind of people that they are. Good contenders so far. 1 canceled and another one might come like at 4. So I'm gonna go eat now because I am starving per usual. I think I'm gonna go get an acai. I'm gonna go. Here's my yummy acai, but I just noticed it doesn't have granola, but it's kind of good because I can't chew granola right now. But I told her put some coconut oil because they charged me like an extra $1 for that. I think because I distracted her with that, now she forgot the granola, but it's meant to be with no granola for my sensitive teeth right now. A little national run per usual. It is the next day. I'm back at the house. I have to do a few little things like touch-ups for the screen door, all the black doors, touch up, the little scratches, which is not much. I need to put something else in the bathroom. So little things just to finish up the house. So let's get to it. It looks like these were changed. They're new, but they're this color, gray. So I'm gonna paint it so you won't see it anymore. Camouflage it. Even the screw, just a little bit. See? Now you see it less. By the way, this brush is a makeup brush that I use for my eyeshadows, but I don't use it anymore. I saw something over here. There you go. See, little details like this. To me, it makes a difference. I don't want to see that. Out here, it's looking pretty good, but a few little small ones. Everything is just a little dirty, but paint-wise, if you remember me painting this, I didn't know if this paint was going to be durable, but right now, 1 year and 7 months later, it looks pretty good. I thought it was going to be all like chipped. This part of the faucet here was very filthy, like here, all the deposit from all the impurities of the water. So, ow, I put vinegar, white vinegar, and I'm gonna leave it a little longer. I was just checking it. And so, let's get that clean. So the power does go out a little bit here. So I don't wanna have to replace the fridge. So I bought one of these. I don't know, it costs less than $20. And you plug your fridge right there, and it has a delay where it has like a, I don't know, 3-5 minute delay. I'm not sure, but it has a delay. If the power starts going in and out, this will turn off, right? Because the power's out, fridge is off, and this won't let it turn on until like the power is back on. So if it's like off, on, like it happens here, this is gonna protect that. So this is good. I have it at home and I'm gonna put it here. I put it in Sergio's house too. I'm not gonna do it now because I'm gonna keep this unplugged for now. When I give them keys, then I'll plug it back in. And right now this has to stay open so it won't get smelly. Another thing I have to do here is one of these clips to hold the screen is broken. So I have to remove it. This thing is so old. My goodness. Remove it. Ooh. Okay. Don't get nasty with me. Come on. Don't play games. Doesn't want to come out. The toilet is in my way. Did you get it? Ah, finally. Wow, this screw is really old. Very rusty. So I got these. These were pretty cheap. I don't know, like less than $3. And it comes with, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 6. And they're plastic because the other ones were too expensive. This is a star. Now I need a star. Okay, we got the star here. Let's see. Something wrong with this. So tight. Oh, the new screw worked. Looks good. Now I feel like changing the other ones because they look horrible. The one next to it at least. Because you look at this one, you look at this one. Okay, second one. Star. So annoying. Listen, I don't want lagartijos coming in here. Here we go. At least now, both of these look uniform. Look at that. Yeah. So now I'm just checking that all of them are nice and tight the way they should be, not too tight, because you want to be able to move these little things up and down to remove them when you're washing screens. So you have to move them, but then they can't be too tight, but too loose, they come off. So it's like, it has to be just right. And then some of these kind of feel loose too. But I think they're just messed up already. Like, see, this keeps going and going round and round. So I don't know if it's the hole, I don't know if it's the screw, and does it need a new screw? I mean, it's still working. Hold on. Star. This one needed some tightening. So I'm just gonna check this. And by the way, I think I'm choosing a couple that I saw yesterday for this house. A young couple, like them, they have a good job. And I don't know, I got a good vibe off of them. My instincts are feeling good about them. And I saw a few people and they were all good in a way, but at the same time, some of the situations I didn't love. So I'm just gonna give myself today to really think about it and look over their stuff, look over the documents, and just make sure that they are the people I want here. Killing me with this. Who needs a man? I mean, me sometimes. This one's super loose. They're going around. What's going on here? This one's not working. It just goes round and round and round. So annoying. Oh, it's hot in here. Next room. Next room, my former room. Good thing I'm tall, huh? Thank goodness that I had this at my dad's house. If not, I wouldn't have any screwdriver with me. In the kitchen now, tightening. I feel like that rod is crooked. So I'm gonna see what can I do. So these bumpers are falling off. I found one of them. So I have U-hook. I'm just gonna glue it right there. The other one is missing it too. And I wasn't gonna buy a pack for just one or two. Ooh, I put too much glue, didn't I? Okay, just stay there, stay there. I think I put too much glue. It's what came out. There it is. Look at how disgusting. Let's take it off. Take it off. Oopsie. Wait, I don't want to break the rubber band in case I need it again. Ew. I don't know if you see all that disgustingness. It's coming out. Oh, these mosquitoes today are messing with me again. Ooh, hopefully I don't mess it up. Pretty good. That vinegar trick works. And clean it. So somebody wrote to me on Facebook today, so they're on their way here to see the house because, I haven't decided 100% on one person. I think I know who I want, but, I leave it open until I can't no more. So I'm gonna show it to one more person and then I gotta decide today. Hey, so it's the next day. I did see a lot of families, larger families. Almost everybody has pets, either cat or a dog or 3 dogs. I did see a need for renting here in Puerto Rico, so I always recommend that you do long-term with your houses or apartments because we need it here. These people are struggling because houses are expensive and they can't afford it maybe at this time. And then rent is also expensive. Most houses are now Airbnb, so we need houses for long term. So I'm happy to serve my community until I can actually live in the house. These families were telling me how they were looking at apartments, at houses. A lot of the houses were like divided, so you have to share the walls with somebody and no backyard, and it's like a bunch of stuff that people don't like. And so my house is pretty good and everybody pretty much liked it. I finally decided on the tenants yesterday and told them, and it's a young couple with dogs and they're moving in December 1st. I might give them the keys a little bit early, but right now we're gonna sign with my lawyer. So I'm heading there now, they're heading there now. We're gonna sign, they're gonna give me checks, and then I'll come in like a week or two to give them the keys, maybe a little bit early so they can start cleaning and doing what they want. They gotta put the electricity under their name, the water, the gas, and get it rolling. There was a small leak. He's doing the pressure washer. I don't even know how to measure the kitchen and the dining. It's good to have these measurements. I just realized I have a leak.